treats. In a minute, we'll tell you about a fantastic and very exclusive competition, but first I was lucky enough to interview him. He told me all about teaming up with Lady Gaga and that scandal on the American Music Awards. Let's take a look. Adam Lambert, welcome to what I would love to say is the Live from Studio 5 spa, but it's not. We're in central London. But thanks for joining me today.
Thank you.
You're going to indulge in the hand massage.
Oh, lovely. That's exactly what I need.
So you happy?
I'm happy, yeah. I'm going to get my hands rubbed while I talk to you.
Okay, brilliant.
Hopefully I don't get distracted.
For Your Entertainment is your album, when did it come out?
It came out this week here.
Right, okay.
In the States, it came out in the fall of last year.
Yeah. And how was it received over there?
Well, yeah, I mean, it debuted at #3 on the Billboard chart, which was very exciting.
I love the fact that you didn't win American Idol, that you came second, yet that everything that's happening for you is as if you had won it.
Yeah, you know.
So you kind of backhandedly, the underdog, you backhandedly won it because you got so much exposure and it's going so brilliantly for you that you would think.
I do feel that. I feel like I won. I felt like I won, like in my own way. I mean, I think that. You know, the whole point of the show isn't necessarily to get the title. At least it wasn't for me. It wasn't about saying, okay, I'm first place, I'm second place. It's about the opportunities that it creates for your future.
Absolutely.
Do you know what you got into? Can you handle what I'm about to do? 'Cause it's about to get rough for you. I'm here for your entertainment.
And were you able to make the album that you wanted to make? I can only imagine that the person that wins, there's a lot of structure and a lot of say from other people as to what they create album-wise, whereas you came second. So did you have a lot more say in how your album?
I think that there's. I don't know how it works here in the UK, but I think it's a bit of a misconception that if you win that competition show that you're puppeted around. I think that it's a case-by-case basis. I think that there's probably certain people that have won the show before that didn't quite have an idea of what they wanted to do.
And they were molded.
Yeah, and you know, luckily, I was listened to, all my crazy opinions.
I can't imagine someone not listening to you, to be honest.
I'm a control freak with a smile. That's the way I put it.
We have to mention Lady Gaga because she did Fever,
yeah,
which is on the album. How did that come about? Did she write the song for you? Was it a track that kind of fit the kind of sound that you were doing?
I think the story goes that it was a demo that she wrote years ago. It was actually one of her first demos that got her one of her first deals. I think it was for Interscope, maybe. She got signed to some label years ago with that song, and it sounded very different, her demo of it. And I, really, really wanted to collaborate with her. I think she's incredible, and I asked around, and at the 11th hour, she came back and said, "Yeah, I have a song for you." And I was like, yes, this is so cool. And,
I am living the dream.
This is amazing. This is going to be great. And we got together in the studio, and she showed me the song, and they kind of retooled the whole production of it. It sounds completely different than her version of it. They wanted to update it, make it appropriate for me, and kind of give it a disco flavor. And we did, and we had a blast together. She was really great.
I'd love to see a duet with you two.
That'd be fun.
I mean, that would be sensational.
That would be fun.
Could you imagine a video that accompanied that?
I know the costume budget would just be through the roof.
We have to talk about the American Music Awards.
Yeah, please.
You did quite a risque performance. There was a lot of media attention about it.
There was.
Was it something that was planned, or was it a spontaneous?
It was very spontaneous. It was. I mean, obviously the number was choreographed. Like the staging was all set, but there was the certain things that I did that were
fly by the seat of your pants
offensive to certain people. Were things that just kind of. I don't know. The song is about being a showman and putting on a razzle dazzle, I'll entertain you type moment. But it's also about being sexually dominant. It's about being powerful with your sexuality, and I just decided to do just that. Put on a show and be powerful.
It seems like a lot of crazy attention for nothing, really. In my opinion, do you know what I mean? I don't really think there's anything wrong with it.
Well, I don't think there's anything wrong with it either, which is why I didn't.
Done it, there wouldn't have been such a furore about it.
Precisely, and that's what I said. I was like, it sounds like there's a double standard here. Let's talk about that. Yeah. I think that. In the moment, I didn't think that what I was doing was a problem because, as far as I'm concerned, there's nothing wrong with it either.
Yeah.
And where I come, living in Los Angeles, it's not really. I didn't think anybody would care.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't think about what is Susie, Joe, and Bobby Sue in Middle America with their children. How are they going to react? It wasn't really part of my thought process. It was just. in the moment, rock and roll.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab this dude and kiss him. I'm gonna grab this guy's face and put it there. And
Yeah. Do you think it's made you a little bit more guarded now when you go out on stage? Are you a
Oh, no,
bit
it
more
hasn't-
careful, or are you just like, you know what, this is me?
No,
Take
I
or
think
leave
it made some other people at some networks more guarded about me. I'm still who I am. I mean, I decided not to issue any sort of apology or anything like that because I said I didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
You know, I saw Madonna lift up her skirt years ago
Yeah.
and put a male dancer's face down there.
And no one minded when she kissed Britney.
Right.
Let me entertain you till you sky. Do you know what you got into? Can you handle what I'm about to do?
Adam, thank you so much. It's an
Thank
absolute
you.
pleasure.
I appreciate
have
it.
a gift for you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I really hope you're surprised and you don't actually know about this.
I didn't hear anything about any gift.
I have a gift.
Oh.
I'd really like to say it's from me, but it's actually from your label.
Oh, well, how nice.
But just pretend it's from me.
Okay, I will.
Um,
May I have my hand? Thank you.
and I do think it's the most bizarre thing in the world that you've just been having your hand rubbed the whole time we've been talking.
What could it be? Ooh!
Ooh.
Fancy! Yes! A sparkly glove. I love it.
Well, you do love gloves.
That's
And you do
fierce.
love sparkles.
I do love rhinestones. How fabulous.
Beautiful, isn't it?
It's going to match my microphone. My microphone has all
You're
the
gonna
these
become
rhinestones.
one.
Yes,
Yeah.
just a big glittery explosion
Amazing.
of glam.
Adam, thank you so much.
High five.
So tell me about your time at Arsenal, or did you prefer
went really
West
well.
Ham?